Pierogi Spotlight. I'm Mike. This is Lauren. This is Lena Stefanski, who owns
Lena's Pierogi House.
That's right, here in downtown Hubbard. How about that?
This is Michael's first time walking in here. I have to be honest, we live not too far away, so we come and we get your pierogies all the time. And we love them. We simply love them. There's so many different kinds. And the reason that we're here today is because the dining room is finally open again.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Was it a rough ride there for a little bit?
It was very rough. We had carry out, and there was times when we were 3, 4, 5 hours for a wait.
Really?
People were calling days ahead. Yeah, because we have a small kitchen, so we can only put out so much.
Right.
So
How many different kinds of pierogies?
we have about 75.
75 kinds.
75 kinds.
And she made us some stuffed cabbage today with halushki. I can turn that around a little bit. And this is
That is chicken paprikash.
bowl of goodness right here.
And then you've got what? You've got the buffalo chicken,
Buffalo
is that
chicken
right?
pierogi.
And then
Yeah.
in front of me is...
Those are the potato.
Oh,
That's a
the
big bite.
classic potato. You're never going to go wrong with this, but I have to admit, there's so many different kinds. And the dill ones that you keep frozen back there, or sometimes you can get them out here in the front. So darn good, and we're so glad that you guys have been open for how long now in Hubbard?
It is going on 2 years this October.
So
Wow.
not too long.
And you make them fresh all the time, right?
All day, every day.
All day, every day. And these are all of your recipes, right?
Yes.
Do you remember making them when you were a kid?
I did not. I started when my kids were toddlers. I stayed home with them for a while. And so I started getting them in the kitchen because I love being in the kitchen. So they all have the things that they love to do in the kitchen. So that's where it started.
And your daughter's back here today?
My daughter is here. She runs the front counter.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful to see, and we were waiting for this to open back up again because we'd have to wait outside, and then it was crazy.
It was crazy.
6 pierogies for $5. This is a huge. I mean, you're gonna love it. You are absolutely gonna love it. If somebody said to me today, "What do you want to do today?" I would say, "Sit around and eat pierogies." And if you had that same answer, we can be friends because that's the kind of person I am.
When we were talking about coming here, Mike via the text messages, he said, "Like, I'm in. You don't have to sell him on
The number of exclamation points after the word yes was like 2 rows.
And we do have to say thank you to our Steelite partners for letting us come to these local restaurants and show off what it is that they do. So thank you to that whole team for making this possible. And Lena, thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
Good job, Lena. Thank you. Stick around. We're going to have you on at the end, too. They're open Tuesday through Friday.
Noon to 8. We take our last order at 7:30.
Okay. Is there a website or
There is a
Facebook
website.
page that people should go to?
Lena'sPierogiHouse.com, and we also have a Facebook page.
Can you order online, or should you just call and do it?
No online ordering, just
right.
calling in.
And if the line
Right to
is
the
busy, just try again.
There you
You'll
go.
get through eventually, I promise.
Eventually.
I promise. All right, Michael, first up,
First
we're going
up,
to a new store.
Well, the show is kind of all about passion, doing things like you want to do, and one gentleman in Boardman is doing that and kind of filling a niche where there was a need. So there you go. Dan's on 9 to noon, Monday through Friday on WKBN. That's 570. And what a thrill. I got to sit and get interviewed by him, too.
know.
It was just really
They
neat.
talked about the Grand Resort and everything going on in Avalon. I loved it. It was
I
really
love
good.
that I am able to. I started working in this business so long ago that I got to interact with some of the old school people, and I really, really like that.
Someday he'll be the old school person, Lena.
I already am in this room. I'm sure of it.
True.
Lena's back. I never asked you, how many different kinds of pierogies can you make?
Yes, 75.
75.
Do you have a favorite?
My personal favorite is the sweet cottage cheese. It
Oh,
reminds
yeah.
me of the dumplings and cottage cheese that we used to make growing up at my grandma's house.
Oh,
So-
that's special.
Was there one you didn't like growing up that they kept just pushing on you every Easter or Christmas?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No, there's no such thing as a pierogi that we
no
don't
bad
like.
one.
You can put anything in a pierogi.
Yeah, it's to die for. And you can get Papa's Peppers here too. And you made you made the pierogi with them in there, and we
did.
sold out in like
We did. It was
2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's that good.
it was a big seller.
That good. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Before we go, what do you got coming up? I know you got some things Labor Day weekend, right?
We have with the Shop Small Hubbard, we have the garage sale, the 60-mile garage sale. It's going to come right up through the street here.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be outside with the grill.
Right out front?
Right out front.
Cool.
We're going to do kibasi sandwiches, we'll have pierogi, we'll have stuffed cabbage.
Michael's like, all right. I guess
Yeah.
if I have to come, I will.
It's killing me. It's killing me. Like if my physician asks me what my problem is, I'll just say, Lena. was fine, and then they had pierogies and kielbasa and everything else. Now,
It's worth it. It's so worth it.
anything else? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, nope, that's it.
That's it. That's all that's coming, Michael.
That's it. All right, I'm going to be here for a little while.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Absolutely.
You better stay too.
You got to eat
I'm
it all
going to.
before you leave.
It's so good.
You can't leave the table.
Sabina, Fred, Ron, we know it's all going to be gone in 2 seconds.
You do
but
have to-go containers, right?
Me too.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, very good.
As always, thank you always for watching Valley Spotlight. You can do so anywhere at any time at valleyspotlight.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. We're all over the place. You can't get away from us even if you tried, right, Lena?
Right.
That's right. Want to see our retromercial?
Yes.
When I don't know
Radio
about
Shack.
you guys, like when we went to Florida, or not Florida, Georgia one time for summer vacation, my dad got like a makeshift CB radio. We didn't have one installed like Ron, the cameraman, did, but we had, you know, when we could talk to truckers and find out the traffic patterns and things like that, it was the coolest thing. So we have a Radio Shack commercial about a CB radio. Did you ever get on the CB radio?
No.
If you had a handle for yourself, what would it be?
I love
Pierogi girl.
pierogi.
Pierogi girl.
Pierogi girl. All right.
For sure.
Thank you for watching.
All right.
Radio Shack has the hottest thing on wheels today, realistic two-way CB radio. We introduced our realistic CB line way back in 1960, and today we have 16 low-priced mobile and walkie-talkie models to choose from. Radio Shack also makes its own CB antennas, crystals, coax cables, and accessories. Equip your car, truck, or boat today with a realistic CB radio. Only at Radio Shack, a Tandy company.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.
Some roasted corn, some scallions.
Okay.
We're gonna hit it with, well, that could have been a little bit too much scallion, but that's okay. A pinch of salt, a pinch of